let's finally drop this puck, get the action going.
Drops one, shot, score! Dylan Gunther lights the lamp! Utah!
Welcome back to the Puck Drop Podcast. I am Cole Chapman. I'm here with Destin Edgington, and we are sponsored by Utah Brewing Co. up in Ogden. I'm getting the words correctly
this time.
Shut up. We're brought to you by Utah Brewing Co. Go check them out. They've got hockey-themed beer, and they are officially now in the Delta Center. Holy crap. Let's do woo.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Give it up for that, though. That's local, boys.
So sick.
That's
yeah.
local.
Freaking Bar Down. Their Bar Down IPA is in the Delta Center, so make sure you get that. I know a lot of our listeners are not up in Ogden, so it's hard to, get up to Utah or try their beer or anything. Now you can. It's at the Delta Center, and get their Bar Down. And this episode is also brought to you by Ogden's Own Distillery. Looking for a smooth and sophisticated spirit? Ogden's Own Distillery crafts award-winning vodkas, whiskeys, and gins right here in Utah. Find your new favorite at Ogden's Own. Ogden's Own Distillery, locally crafted, exceptionally smooth.
Shouts to Ed.
Yeah, man. Sometimes they're. You want me to pull up the text that he just sent me actually real quick? He said you should probably just go ahead and film that Hooked on Phonics sponsorship video because it did really well for you. Anyways, yeah, go check out Ogden's On. And we are here with Nash.
Luke.
And Luke. Nash and Luke.
Come on,
Thank
man.
you. Bro, I'm
Hooked on Phonics.
I need to it takes me 5 weeks to remember one person's name.
You're not wrong.
We are here with Nash and Luke from Perfect Skating. What's up, boys?
How are you?
Good.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming. Real quick, I'm gonna guess where you guys are from because I don't know yet. You're definitely upper north, maybe Canada, maybe lowerish, Minnesota.
No, I'm on the opposite.
Where we at?
SoCal.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been hanging out with a lot of Canadians then.
Yeah. Keep the Espanol.
No. I used a little bit back in the day, but not much anymore. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go.
All right, Nash.
Colorado,
Opposite.
Washington.
Detroit.
Yeah, there you
right.
go. See, that's
Detroit.
where it's like.
Yeah. Yep.
I was close.
All right.
Yeah.
If you
You were close. Yeah.
Well, Nash, while you're talking, let's hear about your upbringing in hockey and how you got involved in Perfect Skating.
Like, how old were you when you started? And
So I started skating at 2 years old, and a little bit of a funny story. I snagged my sister's old strap-on rollerblades that you just strapped on over your shoes, and I couldn't get enough of it.
were they 4-wheeler or 2?
4.
Yeah.
Yep. And I went out there every day and ripped away down the sidewalks, and my parents were like, well, I mean, that's our sign. We got to get him on this pair of skates. So they get me into some skates, and I actually learned how to skate from figure skaters. And that's kind of where the passion behind skating came.
That's a lot of hockey though.
Yep.
That's
And then,
really
so I've been on skates since 2. After that, I played youth hockey all around Detroit. Like I played VH, Bell Tire, Little Caesars. And I came under some really good coaches, role models, and ended up going on to play in the North American League in juniors. Also played a little bit for the Utah Outliers towards the end of my junior career.
All right.
And
What year was that?
That was in 2018, 2019 season.
Okay.
And then also a little stint there in the North Ontario Junior Hockey League. And then I went on to play 5 years at Adrian College, got my bachelor's degree, 2 national championships, and I'm just now wrapping up my master's degree.
Attaboy. And so Tyler,
Nice.
5.
Yep, absolutely.
Stud.
A stud.
Absolute beauty. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
Did you play under Paul Taylor?
I did.
Right on.
Phenomenal coach.
He's a hard head.
I love him.
He's a
I love him. I love him. He's
You got to have that though.
yeah, you do. You do. But
Old
I
school
think
coach.
yeah, very, very.
Yep.
No, he was awesome. He took me under his wing pretty quickly and pretty well, and showed me kind of the ropes of, I'd say, what kind of player I was.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of a problem with trying to play bigger than what I am, and I was always told that growing up. I mean, you're a little guy, you're quick, but if you can showcase that you can hang with the bigger, higher end, more physical, pace of play, you'll be a little bit better off. But Paul was kind of the one that put the brakes on that a little bit. Was like, man, you need to own your role. You need to be a skill guy. You need to use your skating to your advantage and be an offensive threat. So it was awesome. It was a little bit of a wake up.
Yeah, no, tap on the shoulder kind of guy. Like, you're getting protected. You need to be where you need to be, and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I totally understand exactly what he's talking about because I've played under him for like not even half a season-ish.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
So he's been in the game for a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy to see it all full circle. And
Yeah. Hockey's a
kinda
small world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear it, Mr. SoCal.
Okay. So I got a little crazy start to hockey. My dad was a Kings fan growing up, like right when they got to LA, and I was born, and when I was 8 months old, I went to my first Kings game.
8 months old. All right.
So
wearing the muffs.
Did they put you on the Jumbotron and everything?
He's wearing the muffs.
actually, so I was named after Luc Robitaille. That's who I was named after. So like when I was first born, we did like a meet and greet with Luc Robitaille, and so I have a photo of like me as like a 6-month-old baby.
bean
And he's
burrito.
holding me and like it's signed and everything. So like,
So did your parents know your name prior to meeting with him during that day, or like were
Of
you?
course.
Were
Yeah,
you
oh, yeah.
unnamed?
Who doesn't
for
know who
6
Luke
months?
Robitaille is?
yeah, Luc
No, I'm just
Robitaille.
saying. Come on. Did you have a name up until the point of you guys meeting?
No, they let him name me.
Oh, yeah,
no
there we go.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
So,
then-
so it was destined to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I didn't start playing hockey until I was like 5, around then, and then took it with speed. Like my first learn to play, like couldn't get me off the ice, and then I went played all my youth hockey in SoCal for a bunch of different areas. I'm from Valencia, that's where I'm from, so I played there a lot, and then I played in Simi Valley a lot, and then my freshman year of high school, I went to prep school in Massachusetts. I did 3 years there, and then shipped off to juniors in the USPHL. I played 1 year in Richmond and then 2 years in Charlotte. And I think Charlotte was where I really blossomed into a player. It's a great organization. They kind of teach you how to be a pro hockey player there. And then they took me under my wing, under their wing, I should say. And then got the opportunity to play Division III college at Wilkes University. And that was kind of during a crazy time with the pandemic going on. It was my first year, so it was a little tough start into it because we only got to play 10 games that year, and like we didn't even know if we were gonna have
fans,
a season.
no nothing. Right.
Yeah, and I went I think 6 months without skating before that because our season ended in my last year of juniors, and then I went right to college, and I hadn't been on the ice the whole time, and then we just hopped into a 10-game season. So that was kind of a tough way to go into college, but it was a blast. I played with a bunch of kids from my junior team. So I had a lot of really good teammates there, and we won my conference championship. We were in 2 conferences, so we won one of them my sophomore year, which was just great to be a part of. We were a really good team. We were 9th in the country at that point, and a couple of guys went on to play in the ECHL, and one played 1 game in the A, which was pretty cool. So it was a great experience. And
I didn't
It's
even.
a climb, man.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about how COVID could affect athletes.
dude.
Especially during your
Especially
age
your
bracket.
age,
That's
yeah.
that's your perfect prime moment
Yeah.
to really
I mean,
make or break
everything,
something with your
know?
career.
Like,
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
such a loss of storage with everything with that.
It
Yeah.
was partially the reason I had left juniors a year early. I didn't finish out my age out year. I was actually here in Utah for the Outliers, and COVID ended our year right before playoffs, and I was like, God, I'm not doing juniors throughout this pandemic.
Yeah.
Well, what is it though?
We
was
didn't know
nothing there.
exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was like,
All right, you guys are going to be wearing respirators on the ice.
yeah. Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
You're going to
that's
have your
gonna
own
work.
oxygen tank. No.
they're making cages with masks built into
Yeah,
it. Like, that was wild.
Oh no
Were they
way.
really?
Yes,
they were.
yes, for college teams and junior teams,
What?
they had it strapped into the cage.
I'm not a genius here, but you're breathing out carbon dioxide.
Yep.
You don't want to bring that back in.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I
when
mean-
when you sweat too, it gets wet and you're waterboarding
dude.
yourself
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
too. It
no
was
kidding.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
I'm not
All right,
gonna
we're
go into
done
that.
with the COVID talk.
yeah,
I'm so sick of that shit.
Yeah, but no, that's a bummer, man.
yeah.
I mean, really though.
Let's talk about perfect skating, because last time
Cheld,
we
Maddie.
had perfect skating
Science.
on.
Speaking of science.
There was only 2 employees or ish, right?
Yeah, well,
I'm
Tim
pretty
was
sure
running
there was
them,
just
though,
well, yeah, but
they
Maddie
were-
and Sheldon were the only 2 that were doing perfect skating, and that was I
Like
don't
a
know,
year-ish,
6
year and some change ago.
Yeah.
No,
roughly a year.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
about a year, I guess. But yeah, so let's hear about the Perfect Skating
I mean,
growth.
they've
and like,
obviously expanded quite
yeah,
a bit.
Yeah.
we've got you,
You want to
Well,
hit it
you
first
two
there,
beauties
Luke?
here now.
That's,
Well,
the,
yeah,
big, that's the
you're-
big expansion here.
And
Yeah.
exactly. You're in the market, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and it shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really shows.
For sure, yeah.
And we did whatever we could to help with that. And I
Yeah,
hope
we
it did. But
We
like,
it did, and we appreciated it a lot.
and so like now we're where we're at with you fellas and everything else few and far between. So let's hear where we're at now. I mean, take it
Yeah,
on.
so I
Take
guess
it away.
I guess the big thing is we added goaltending
Love it.
training to our
Ooh.
Perfect Skating. Yeah,
All
so
right.
I'm
Which is
we-
a big important thing for goaltenders,
yeah,
right?
for
A lot of
sure,
people
yeah.
don't
Across
think
the,
so.
across the world, not even just Utah.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a goaltending issue.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. We added so I'm the lead goalie coach with Perfect Skating.
Love it.
We added that and it's been great. You know, I get to work with NHL goalie coaches on developing this program for the goalies, and it's pretty much just like the player program. It's all science based. It's based on like how our body moves in space and how we shift our weight and
Physics.
yeah, all
Yep.
those kinds of things. And so it's really nice to go through that process with them and kind of like pick their brains on stuff too. And it's a lot of movement based too. Like skating for goalies is just as important as for players.
Well, I feel like like always growing up, even when I grew up, a lot of the times it's like you want your goalie to be the better skater on the ice
yeah.
to an
Yeah.
extent, really. Like your angles, your like geometric points of where you need to be on
yeah.
knowing what's
Destin's
behind
getting
you.
scientific on us.
I'm going backward now. It's my turn. No, I've been
He's
in
not
net before.
stupid. He's just dumb.
Oh yeah, I've been in net before, so I know exactly what it's like. You
Yeah.
take, you move out, you
Yeah.
take away an angle,
Yeah.
but then you got to worry about what's on this side.
Yeah, for sure.
Head on a swivel all the time. Goalies are the dumbest, smartest people on the ice.
Yeah, I always
I
was
don't say
told-
dumbest. Excuse me. I'll say the goofiest.
Goofy.
Goofy. Yeah, they're very
Goofy.
weird. Yeah.
But they're probably the smart. Every goalie that I've been on a team with has been the smartest dude I've ever met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you might be
100%.
the most talkative goalie I've ever met.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. That's a good thing.
Well, you see everything. You should be the one talking.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, Nash, what do you do for Perfect Skating?
Just I'm a lead coach, salesman as well. Like
All
you know,
right.
we're going around selling the PS, the EPD, the SAM group, and really just to get into detail, like our EPD is 40 weeks long, right? We focus, like Maddie and Shell said, a lot on the asymmetry. PS, you know, we're focused on 10-week program, 8 to 10 weeks usually. And then the SAM program is really taking all of that we learned in EPD and PS, and I don't want to give away too much on our, you know,
Yeah. You gotta.
but
you gotta-
Secrets we got.
SAM groups where we're able to implement game-like situations for them to apply these skills that we just learned, right? And I think that's huge because I think like I came up under power skating coaches my whole life, and no one ever really hit on situational skills and when to use them, where to use them, the timing of it. And I think this is huge for these
huge.
kids because, you know, if you're going to go pull a move at the top of the zone, right? And it doesn't, what's the outcome of that? What happens there? Well, you turn it over in a bad spot, it ends up in an odd man rush and it ends up at the back of your net a lot of the times, right? We're trying to teach kids situational awareness where they know when to apply this and not to apply this, when to make a smart hockey play and then when to showcase their skill.
I totally love that you just said that.
Yeah.
I've had this conversation with a few people that I have coached, and I actually have worked on stuff like this. I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing, right? But it's the smallest things in a gameplay,
Details.
the littlest stuff that goes the farthest.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's always an option. You've got a sixth man as the wall. You've got there's just so many variables. And if you can understand each one of those in a situation, you're going to know what to do with that puck.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're attacking the D and dropping it to somebody, but that starts with the communication factor as
Yes.
well. And so one of the biggest things I've ever tried to coach when I was coaching was you've got to know each other's voice.
Mhm.
I don't care if it's a yeah, or a yo, or a hey, or a puck. Don't slap your stick. Everybody does it.
Mhm.
You know how many times I've had that puck come right to me?
Yep.
Off of doing that? It's
Yeah.
great. I love it.
Yeah.
When I'm on that side of it. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But when it comes down to is like you've got to have that chemistry and that, like you're saying, all those little fine line details that will change your whole game.
One of changes. I mean,
It's what you do without the puck.
There's a video out there that's surfing the internet right now. Like, best player in the world is Connor McDavid. That guy, and it's a proven stat. That guy during a game has the puck on his stick for a total of 3 minutes throughout 60. The game is spent without the puck.
That's insane.
It's what you do without the puck that makes you important. Where am I at? Where should I be?
I love
Where's
that.
the support?
Time and space over
Time
here.
and space. Yep.
Like, yeah, dude, that's awesome. that you
That's a
said
crazy
that.
stat. Yeah, I
I
actually
love
haven't
that you
seen
said
that.
Yep.
Speaking of, Connor McDavid just did a 2-year extension with the Oilers. Did you guys see
Wow.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
that? No, it just happened.
What a
Well,
love
no, I
in
feel bad
Detroit.
for him because it's not gonna happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, if he's gonna get a cup, he's gonna get it probably with the Oilers. I couldn't imagine.
It's
Anyway.
not gonna happen.
Hey, I'm with you. It's not happening.
Well,
He should have jumped ship
for
while he
being the
could.
best player in the world, I'm hoping it.
and he's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like,
He
don't get me
deserves
wrong.
it. That's
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
not a question.
I agree. Yeah. I'm not taking away from him, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, he's amazing. Like,
All right, Dick. No, good stuff.
oh shoot.
So, no, yeah, I love that though, because I mean, it's one thing to just practice, and even like scrimmage practice games, like in the back of your head, you know that you're playing a scrimmage game, you're playing a practice game, and then when you get into an actual game, it's like there's just something about the mind over matter that where it's like I'm in a real game right now, I'm playing a little bit differently than even a scrimmage game. You know?
And I mean, I'm not. It's not like a Michael Jordan to a LeBron thing here, but like at the end of the day, like growing up, I was 12 years old and I could check.
Mm-hmm.
I learned situational awareness pretty damn quick.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of taught me at a young age of like where I know where people are going to be, how systems are working with whatever. Now you get a little older, and now it's like, oh, everybody's huge
Mm-hmm.
at 14s. You still might not be mature,
Yep.
and you're like, oh, and then you get scared.
And
So that's where those little fundamentals, like what you guys are doing,
Yep.
is important.
Yeah,
So-
for sure.
and like, we're seeing it now, like it's a big term, like flow state, right? And that doesn't just happen. That comes from being in situations over reps, doing reps over and over and over again. It's where
it's muscle memory.
It's muscle memory, right? You're
Yeah.
playing relaxed. You're
Mhm.
playing what you already know. You've seen this happen many times already, and that's why we love our our small area movement SAM program, is because it puts them in those situations. So when they get into a game, it's not deer in headlights. You know what I mean? They know exactly what they want to do, where they want to go with the puck, and where they should be.
Yeah. And so, just out of curiosity, how long does it take to, let's say go through a whole perfect skating program? How long would it take for, somebody just barely entering perfect skating to like, do you guys like graduate kids or is there anything along those lines where you've like completed, I know there's always room for improvement no matter what, but is there like a specific point where you're like,
Well, that's kind of where they hire well, right? They bring guys like Maddie and Sheldon and I on here where we're able to take those skills that we just, progressed from, and now we put spins on it, right? We throw it in different variations, make it a little harder, more sequences at once. And it progresses
more
and progresses.
chaos.
Yes. Because
Yeah.
the game is organized chaos.
Right.
So if we can perform organized chaos in our reps and drills, better for us,
I
better
like
for
that.
them.
I like that.
And I'm sure it's the same way on the Tendy side.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I mean?
sure. Yeah.
And you're going to know your skill set or your skill based players
Yep.
coming into it, right? You're going to have that quick assessment. And I mean, you guys are hockey gurus as well. It's like you can see somebody and go, oh, I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know where I need to
Yep.
where I need to start, where I need to maybe we meet in the middle on this. Maybe I'm just going to end up pushing you harder than ever. I mean,
Yeah.
and just kind of get that dialed in with that. So
Yeah.
that's
like,
one thing that's huge with what you guys do.
yeah, especially with the goalies. Like the thing with goalies too, and it's the same with players, is like everybody's different and has their own flaws and strengths. And so like just because you do a 10-week program doesn't mean you can't do it again.
Yep.
Like every time you go through it, you're going to get something out of it. You're going to get some little tidbit that you maybe missed the first time, or maybe your second time through, we know what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and we start to pinpoint more on those weaknesses. And, you're still getting reps on those same fundamentals that are important in games and in, small area situations as well.
Yeah.
And that goes for both players on each side, like Tendy all the way up from D to
yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you're a forward, play D.
Yes.
Learn the whole game.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Learn the
Like,
whole game.
How many
'Cause
times
that's
do you
gonna-
see a D-man step down low and nobody covers? It's like, okay, that's a forward's responsibility. We have to read and react there. You gotta know to cover him.
And so, like, even myself, and this was just a perspective, right? Coaching at the 12 level, travel B. So, like, they want that next level, but they just don't know where they fit in with what they're doing, right? They're all new to systems and they're new to whatever works and whatever needs be. Basically what it boiled down to is like, instead of like, oh, you're left wing, you're right wing, I said, you know what? You're taking the face off. You're F1, and all I taught was F1, F2, F3.
Yep.
Like, your position will change. If you're the closest to the puck as even a defender, the winger or whoever's the next closest to him has to support.
Mhm.
And so basically all I said was positions are off the face off. After that, it could become, you could be a defender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could end up being a goalie. Just don't cover the puck in the crease. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just one of those things. It's
No,
a
we've seen it happen.
situation.
We've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I learned that the hard way when I was like a squirt.
Who was it?
I
Who was it?
buried that
right
thing
over
and then
that
penalty shot. I was like, what is this?
Was it Sergachev that got a save last year?
Well, that
He
was
like threw his skate in front
Oh,
of
yeah,
save.
yeah. Well, like, for the fans watching that don't know what I'm talking about, like, if you're in the crease as a player, you can't cover the puck. It's an automatic penalty shot.
Automatic.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I learned that the hard way when I was like a squirt. I just buried that thing, didn't know where the goalie was, and I was like, I'm not letting anybody have it. And the next thing you know, the whistle blows, and this kid's going down on a full free breakaway, and I'm like, I'm ready to go tackle him. I didn't know what was going on. So,
Love it.
but yeah, you can block a shot. Stand
Yeah.
tall if your goalie's out of position. You know, it's just like you
Goalies
can't do it
love
all.
that.
It takes 5 to get to the
I
goalie.
was real good at that. I was a PK specialist.
Yeah.
Ball for
Love that.
college.
I love that.
So
And it takes 5 to get to the goalie. So
Yeah.
support your goalies.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
And goalies, be more vocal so that we know where people are if we're missing them.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, and we've talked about it on this podcast before, but I didn't even think about it because the goalie's like facing one direction. Your offense, your team is facing the other direction.
Yeah.
So the goalie can see
Everything.
everything that's happening. So that's huge with like communication with everybody else. You know. So
Yeah, that's really important as you get to like higher levels too. Like on dumps, your D man's gonna hate you if he's going into the corner with no communication, doesn't know if they're coming in hard on him,
Where
or
is-
how
yeah.
many guys are coming in.
He's
Like
trying to take a peek off the glass. And
they're
it's
getting
like,
they're getting buried in the corner every time. They're gonna be like, they might grab you by the collar in between
Yeah.
periods, you know. And so like that's really important and something that like, you know, I myself picked up on at an early age was like even simple things like even on like a penalty when you know that you have a power play and that guy comes out of the box like tapping your stick. Like
yeah.
some goalies don't do that anymore. Like I
know.
noticed like younger goalies aren't picking up on that, and that was always like the first thing my dad told me was like, hey, as soon as they're getting out of the box, like tap that
You're
stick.
watching-
one of my
you watch-
one of my favorite goals is when somebody's coming out of the box and nobody knows that he's even coming
Yeah.
out of the box.
Well, that's
and
everybody's
and
as a forward.
free goal, basically.
Yeah. No, well, it's just like it's awesome.
Full
It's
on
like
break
so
up.
satisfying when
Right down the middle.
it's so satisfying when the timing of like the puck moving up the ice
Yeah.
lands right when he's coming out. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I think
that's-
too, like an active goalie, that's a skill. A goalie that can play the puck. I never really noticed until I got older how much of a skill that really is, because how much pressure that you take off of your D or your wingers, where that goalie can jump out of his net, read, react, and make a quick breakout pass for you.
Yeah.
It just keeps your flow going and pushing the pace against the other team.
And again, taking away the advantage of the time.
Yep.
With time, puck possession is the most important thing you
Yeah.
have. I mean, regardless, let's say you have 3 shots the whole game. If you have the puck the whole time, you're probably going to win.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Game has changed.
And that starts even with the goalies. Now, don't go jumping out of your net. So let's just make sure that that's not something that just starts to pop off.
We had well, Utah had some problems with, was it Ingram that he would jump out like, was it Ingram?
We're not, Cole,
might
why are
have
you
been-
bashing on
yeah.
goalies
Oh
over
my
here,
gosh,
brother?
yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, I mean, he's not our goalie anymore, so screw you.
Fair enough. Fair
No,
enough.
no. Well, that was, I mean, it was stressful, you know, as a fan watching the game. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know.
Get in your net.
You hear it all the
He let a
time.
couple go in because
Yeah.
of it.
I think
So,
as anybody that's ever played, it's just I mean, they can hit the freaking glass and go in. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's a reason why they do it. Like you just mentioned, like you're stopping the play, you're creating the possession of the puck to be able to maintain and get it out. Maybe a line change, whatever it takes, right? Like a lot of variables.
yeah.
But yeah, at the same time, like Don't get too spicy with that one.
Yeah.
You know?
We've got a little bit of time here left. I want to hear what you guys are thinking of Utah. You guys are new here, right? Ish.
Yeah.
How long you been here,
Yeah.
fellas?
I think I got here beginning of August, so I'm thinking we're going on like 3 months here.
Yeah, I got here in June.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've done the full summer.
Okay.
Summer was very
Yeah.
nice. I visited.
You're about to get a winter, buddy.
Yeah, I visited here in the winter last year. I got to snowboard a little. So
Okay. So you,
yeah, I love the mountains. So it's a nice area
Loving
to be
it.
in. Yeah.
Right on.
Me personally, I'm excited for the winter. I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't get worse than
Oh,
Michigan.
you're Detroit. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
You and I
you're a
both.
Detroit boy.
It's so
It's cold weather's got me.
Yeah,
buzzing. I'm
it's
so
so
upset.
up and down too. Like, I mean, last year I was golfing in January, but
Yeah,
then the
yeah.
next week I'd be bunkered down because it'd be below freezing.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
So, but I love it out here. I loved it when I was with the Outliers. Just great people,
Yeah.
beautiful state. It's awesome. I love it.
You see
Well,
in the
we're gonna-
you seeing the excitement grow, here
Yes,
in
sure.
the clients and everybody that's coming in to Perfect Skating and whatnot. Seeing
Absolutely.
the growth of the game for
Yep.
sure.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, and I've seen it just online and talking with the kids because I've helped Sheldons and Mads out. Excuse me, a couple times, and you can just see like the kids love that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's working. So good job, fellas.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Another thing too, I want to brush on is we're gonna take them out to the lake when it freezes over.
Oh yeah.
We'll get Tim out there, and
Oh,
Sheld's
yeah.
Mads,
yeah.
and we'll do
Let's
the
do
whole-
it.
It's like black ice,
Oh,
That's gonna be sweet.
and we'll go out there and mob.
Yeah, there's
Nice.
there's a lot of those Wasatch boys that post those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna take it first, just teasing boys, but we're gonna get it done.
We'll
be with
No,
them
we're
too.
gonna get them.
So
on.
that'll be
No.
awesome.
Yeah.
play
It'll be
for the
fun.
ice.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm not kidding when I say this. Like, you have no idea. That's all
I
can
don't.
say.
Yeah,
It's just-
I genuinely I believe you. I don't. I'm
It's
excited
just-
now.
You'll have to get your blade sharpened after. Yeah.
That's for sure. Always
That's
after
inevitable.
pond hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't a pond. This is a lake, but it's the most smooth, fastest glass you'll ever freaking touch on the planet, guaranteed.
I'm excited.
You're padding up.
Seriously.
You don't know what you're. I don't know what you're thinking over there. You're getting in the net.
I'll
Nice
say-
check.
Hey,
Oh, okay. Sorry, he's goalie. I forgot.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll pad up after I get to skate.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to
yeah.
do a
You guys
couple
can
laps.
rotate.
And then,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm actually padding up here before too long, so
Yeah.
I'm 4-0 as a beer leaguer, so I don't want to get it twisted.
There we
over
go.
here.
Nice
Nice,
snaps to
nice.
that. Not a big deal.
Yeah. Let me know if you want this smoke. I got
Oh
you.
yeah, oh yeah. Always
I
looking
might be
for it.
small, but I can move.
Oh, yeah. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
Just make sure I stretch before.
And it sounds like you guys golf, so we'll have to.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
have to hit
we
the-
got to
yeah.
hit that before it snows
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
anytime.
Yeah,
Anytime.
We're always down to golf.
Yeah.
We
Me
try to
too.
go like once a week, just me and him.
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, let me
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I'm in. I
Oh.
tried to go this weekend, but we got busy. So,
Yeah. Let's just reach out. We'll definitely figure
well,
out a
you're
time.
up north too, so we got this all day. Hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Finally, now I can call somebody and they go.
Last messages, boys.
Anything
from
you want to say?
Perfect Skating.
Shout out to fam, mom, dad, whoever. Do your thing.
Shout out mom and dad supporting a dream for so long, and then
Yeah.
it turned out to be something really good.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't easy for them.
I mean, you
that's
guys
for
are
sure.
doing you guys are doing hockey as your full time job. So
Yeah, I
that's-
cannot complain.
Oh
know,
my gosh.
That's all I've ever known,
Yep.
all I've ever loved. I can't complain.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to talk to Tim, see if you're hired.
It's been great, boys. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for
make
having
sure
us.
make sure you guys go check out Perfect Skating.
Yep.
We'll see you next week.